Обратную связь по данному докладу даст наш первый эксперт Дэнни Griffin, музыкант и преподаватель университета Теннесси.
And I spend a lot of time talking to my students about how our culture has affected music and how music has affected our culture. It is a two-way street, as we would say it in English, and the spirit of the people actually affects how music is played and what is done in music. In fact, it has such a positive effect. Classical music has such a positive effect on animals and on people that they play the music in chicken farms so that the chickens will lay more eggs. Well, if it has such effect on chickens, imagine the kind of effect that it would have on human beings. Now then, what does it do? For instance, there was a man named Robert Shaw, and he was considered one of the greatest musical directors, choral directors, and orchestral directors of all time. And he visited Russia, and while he was visiting Russia, there was a big crisis between the United States and Russia. It was a terrible crisis, and in fact, our president was talking about some terrible things. But Khrushchev saw Robert Shaw and his goodness and his kindness and the relationship that he developed with the Russian people. And he decided that he could talk with our president, and they resolved their problems because Robert Shaw at that time was in Russia with his choir.